Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Magic Gathering opening stream. Kaldheim has just dropped during the pre-release weekend, if I can speak. So I was able to actually get my hand on some pre-release kits, as well as, of course, some extra little packs here, and a box. So nice. So we'll be opening this up, checking out these cards. I also have a box of Commander Legends. I actually got this back when it came out, but due to some circumstances, wasn't able to actually stream it and didn't feel like it was probably worth streaming on its own, so we'll wait until the next set came out. Now, there are plenty of cards to be looking for, but I think, if I go to this is TCG Player, by the way. It's usually where I go to just find out what prices are. It seems Vorinclex is the big card we want. Even regular version of him is better than most of the others. So that will be the important find if we can get him. I would like him too because there is a deck I'm working on and he would fit in quite nicely there. The other big card, I mean, there's plenty of other big cards. The one I want, I'm totally blanking on the name on, but is the white tutoring, or was it tutoring or searching card? But enough about all that. Let's actually get to opening stuff. So, we're gonna we'll start with the pre-release kits, and thank you, Mark. Yeah, we'll see what luck. Like I said, Vorinclex would seem to be the winner. So we got our fun little box here with our Star Planeswalker, and we open it up, and there's our die. Nice white die, goes well with the snow motif. Don't know why I kept that there. Actually, it's probably better if I put that's over there. So, well, that is a great start. This is the arena card. Yeah, I'll just throw that over there for now. This is Reflections of, oh god. I'm about to butcher a whole lot of Norse-sounding names. But I guess since they haven't been said, I could be correct. But Littjara. Now, this is what I like because I want to put this in my Sliver deck, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, but I'm going to have fun with it. And partially also because those masks look like Sliver. I think this art looks very nice for that. So, I already got something I want. That works out very well. I forgot to grab sleeves, so I'm going to have to be a bit more careful about that. In fact, I'm going to just take 2 seconds. I know they're just right over there, so I will be right back just to get sleeves in case we get anything really nice. So, 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I have returned, and joining us for sleeves today is going to be Mothra. So why don't we sleeve that reflection enchantment? So it'll be quite nice there. Oop. There we go. Throw away the plastic. Can't wait to clean up all the trash from this. So there, for a nice reflective, nice date. So let's start off with the first pack. And make sure I'm actually back there, see in case anyone says anything. All right. So we've got Warnhorn Blast, the Mists of Littjara. Oh my god, I'm going to mispronounce everything. I probably should put that in the description. Priest of Haunted Edge. So we got a Snow Zombie. Jaspera Sentinel Elves, for all the you elf players out there. Score and effigy. Need more scarecrows. Remember when those were a problem? Bind the monster. I've heard this is probably going to be something very annoying for standard, or at least limited. Very strong. Roots of Wisdom. The Starnheim Courser. Smashing Success. Infernal Pet. It's not a rat. It's actually an imp. So that is interesting. Blizzard Brawl. Everyone just wants to beat up bears in the world of Magic. It's just apparently how it is. Divine Gambit. If there is a card right now that is just emblematic of what's going on in white, it is this card. Oh, by the way, of course, let me know if there's any weird issues. I'll try to keep an eye on that. Saw it coming. And Battle for Bretagard. This is a saga. This is a rare. And it makes a human token, elf token, and then you're going to copy a bunch of your tokens. So, not proliferate. Populate. There's a snow black blue land. Probably nice. Ooh, and a bird token. I like that. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I'd probably know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I should probably separate those out. All right. So, next pack, we've got our good friend Tybalt here. Not actually who I expected. I expected, what's his name? The blue-green guy who turned everyone to Elks to be our Loki trickster in this world. But, we got Tybalt. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, we got Story Seeker. Strategic Planning. Fearless pup. Love it already. It's a pup. And its boasting is its little Hal. That is adorable. Coma's Faithful. An Ice Hide Troll, so very angry troll. He just got woken up. Another Roots of Wisdom. Another Pegasus. Another Smashing Stuff. Another, ooh. I think those are in the row in the other one, too. Hope that doesn't mean anything. Mistwalker. Big changeling. Rootless You. I think this is the only tree folk in the actual deck. Ooh, all right. We got the alternate art for Svela. I think I'm saying that right. The Ice Shaper. This person pretty much makes their own little ice artifacts will make mana for you and lets you cast a bunch of spells. So it's all about getting lots of mana and casting things. So that's pretty cool. Though I will say I'm not crazy about the board. It's not that I don't like the border part. It's just these take away a lot of the art. And I feel like if they just made a long piece like they do the full arts and you can sort of see behind that, I probably wouldn't bother me as much. But I'm a guy who likes pictures, so I do wish that they made it maybe the picture somehow a little bit bigger. All right, Frenzied Raider and Calamity Bearer. Doing a lot of extra damage for giants. Not bad. And a Snow-Covered Island in Treasure. Gotta love. Everyone's after those snow-covered islands, right? Those used to be I think they used to be expensive. I don't know if they are now since Magic has, I think, printed that one enough, I want to say. I had a rare pie, don't I? Oh, there it is. Thank you. All right. Opening next pack. Yahweh's, I think I'm saying that right. A plus heart. I hope you're trying to heal me because I can use all the healing I can get. I need support. I need healing. All right, we got a Haggy Mob, which I love these trolls. I wish there was a bit more of a troll archetype or tribalism in this. I mean, I think there might be some, but not compared to like the angels and giants, because it'd be nice to. I only want to see the troll mill because there isn't a lot of troll, at least not in a long. Was Mirrodin the last time we saw trolls? Someone let me know. I'm curious. When was the last time we saw trolls? All right, Master Skald looks like a guy who just left a room where everyone's just trying to enhance their minds. Draugr Thought Thief. It's very interesting how zombies have become not black. Nothing bad against that. It's what's going to be needed to grow, but it's curious. Run Amok. Village Rites. Now that is some crazy artwork. I don't know if you can see that because actually I should probably do that. That would help. But yeah, that is crazy. Also, I'm pretty sure that I've come across that in Tainted Grail. Guardian Gladewalker. I should probably keep an eye on these changelings. I didn't look too much into them. I mean, I saw that enchantment earlier. But my silver deck probably would like some of them. Shackles of Treachery. Raven form. The blue card, I know a lot. This is another one people are like, why isn't this white? But Bound in Gold. There should be a way that you could sack the thing and sell it. Feed the Serpent, I like it. Just horrifically just gaping into death. Another giant, Basalt Ravager. Draugr Littjara Glade Warren. So I guess Littjara is the shapeshifting realm. Elvish War Master. This is our rare. When one or more elves enter the battlefield under your control, you make a 1/1 green elf token. But you can only do it once each turn, and then it pumps elves and gives them death touch. So nothing too crazy in the spawning, but the death touch thing I think is what's nice, especially if we can find that death touch lord. I mean, we'll see what happens. I think that death touch guy is gonna become could become pretty powerful. Not even in just Commander, because it seems like he could poison his way past things really fast. All right. We've got a Lazy Kitten, the God's Hall Guardian. An Undersea Invader. Seize the Spoils. Your classic 1/1 flying hawk. This time, though, it's 1/2 flying first strike. Man, Wipe's got that power creep going for it. Draugr Recruiter. Mammoth Growth. So there's your giant growth for this set. Code Spell Cleric. Bound in Gold. Shackles of Treachery. Vengeful Reaper. All right. Angels are something I'm probably going to be interested in. Flying Death Touch Haste. I like it. I like these lands that they made. This whole cycle. And they're all going to have fun names. Bretagod Stronghold. It enters tapped. And you can spend green and 2 white in the sack it to put a 1/1 counter on 2 creatures and give them Vigilance and Lifelink till end of turn. I don't think it's as one of the strongest. I think actually Boros for once is the strongest of them all, but they're all great ideas. I like them. This is something that is worth, at least I feel pretty happy with coming in tapped. I'm not usually a fan of lands coming in tapped. I feel they have to do something pretty nice or something I really enjoy to make it worthwhile. All right, Spectral Steel. All right, Burning Rune Demon. This is one that Kalia would love to have. I believe it's this one, or it's the Bose one, but this is still pretty good. You search your library for 2 cards with different names, reveal the cards, opponent chooses one, you put that card in your hand, the other into your graveyard. So that is pretty nice. Ooh, and a shiny Karfell Harbinger. So, and there's your Shapeshifter token. But we'll put you there, and give you a nice Mothra sleeve. You're mythic, so you've earned it. All right. Let's see what this pack has in store. Oh, Wings of the Cosmos. I love this art. Just look at the puppy dog. Oh, he's just like, I don't know what's going on. But Brine Barrow Intruder. Tuskeri Firewalker, Skull Raid, Glittering Frost, Mistwalker, Shimmerdrift Veil. I'm also probably going to eventually slowly start going through quickly because we'll see repeats. Stalwart Valkyrie, another great, cool angel. Duskwielder, Saruf's Packmate. Saruf the Legendary Wolf? Not sure. Binding of the Old Gods. Cool. Oh, this is a saga heavy one. Ascent of the Worthy. Icebind Pillar. Ooh, now this is nice. We got, put this down. The full art white blue flip card. These are fantastic. Not just because they look good, but it's definitely a very good compromise for those of us who would like to have cards that match color. Oh, and here's the token for it if you need to use it. This probably would have been a good pre-release pack to use if we are able to still play. All right. Bergstreiter, Craven Hulk. Oh, I love just this Hulk apparently cannot attack unless it's got a little giant. A little goat, I mean. It's got to have a friend. Doesn't like to go alone. I can completely understand. This is probably me as a card. Can't do anything by myself. Goldmaw Champion, Elderfang Disciple, Masked Vandal, another Shimmerdrift Veil, another Valkyrie, Dustwielder. Those came together too. Open the Omen Path. I think that's how they travel between the worlds in this plane. Elven Bow. Rune of Flight. I think, is there only one rune for each card? I don't remember. Feel like there was expecting more and there wasn't. Arnie Slays the Troll. Classic story, you know. Airs every night. Reckless Crew. Not sure I know this one. Let's see. Create X 2/1 Red Dwarf Berserker creature tokens when X is the number of vehicles you control plus the number of equipment you control. Alright, so artifact heavy things. For each of those tokens, you may attach an equipment you control to it. I know a friend of mine, I think he likes dwarven vehicles. He probably would like this card. Boom. I have piles for things here. All right, that brings us to our second pre-release kit. I actually forgot that they came with some extra packs, so we'll just throw these in with this one. So let's open this up. I wonder, does this catch the blue screen? Because I've got a blue screen behind me. So, no, it seems to be not catching it too much. I was just curious if sometimes it seems weird like that. All right, once again, another white die. I don't know if there's variety. Sometimes there are for sets. Nothing too bad about that. We got our divider. Oh, 2 dividers. I think I only got one with the other one. And the rare we got, throw that over there, is the Blood Sky Massacre. This is a saga that is about making a demon and supporting berserkers. So it's your, probably if you're going berserkers, you need that saga. Not something I was too interested in, at least tribally itself, but it's the nice one with the date on it, so it gets a Mothra. Whoop. Right over here. All right. Ooh, I didn't notice this before. What's this little cute thing? All right, I like it. I like the artwork. Actually, I do really like that. Though I wonder if this is the, just telling you how to do a pre-release kit. I wonder if they did the same artwork for the Secret Lair, the Heavy Metal Secret Lair, if they just said, all right, do a couple of these. So, let's, we'll go with this and we'll hit that pile then. Some extra boosters they gave me. All right. We're seeing old friends again. Ooh, Augury Raven's new. All right. Funeral Longboat. I really feel this is weird to me because in my head, the idea of a funeral longboat shouldn't carry a live person. So its crew should be something weird like it has to be in the graveyard or something. I don't know. Just to me, the flavor feels weird. I'm nitpicking on stupid stuff, but I'm guessing they needed a small, cheap vehicle. And that's the name they came up with. Saw it coming. Ravager, Draugr-Helm. All right, Pyre of Heroes. This is actually, I think, one of the first cards spoiled. I think officially spoiled, not unofficially. Sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature card that shares a type with the sacrifice creature and has a converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the previous creature's converted mana cost. Put that card on the battlefield. Shuffle your library. Trying to make a more balanced, I guess, Birthing Pot, I think, was that effect. Ooh, shiny Elderleaf Mentor. It comes in with a token. That's nice. All right, so nice little snow-covered stuff there. Let me know, by the way, if there is something. Obviously, like I said, I know Vorinclex seems to be the big card, and obviously anything that's alternate art. But if there's anything else that is hot right now that they think is a crazy card. But next pack, let's do this. All right. Ooh, a Disdainful Stroke. Oh, I think that's a Breakneck Berserker. Guardian Gladewalker. You know, I wonder if with both Kaladesh and this set, I feel like there's been more dwarves than merfolk in Magic history, which I find funny because dwarves were definitely a tribe that was quickly abandoned early on. Meanwhile, I feel like merfolks up until the modern flip were a pretty popular tribe. Gates of Ishtfel. This is another one of the ones, the hybrids. It simply gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. Expensive, but simple. Rune of Might. There's the green rune. The 3 seasons. Apparently, they get to skip a season. So I'm going to guess summer, because it's cold there. All right, we've got the mythic rare Red God. So, Tordif, God of Fury. Trample, and whenever a creature or planeswalker opponent controls deals excess non-combat damage, it will deal that damage equal to another permanent. So pretty much sort of like giving trample to all your spells. Not exactly, but it flips into a hammer. I wonder what Norse god it could be referring to. The hammer can equip to a creature, unattach it to deal damage to another target, and then returns the hand. In other words, you throw it and it boomerangs back. And it also gives +3/+0 as long as it's legendary. I wonder who is worthy enough to be referred to in this homage. No idea whatsoever. But that is pretty good. There. Sorry, just checking a buzz. Not important. Great. Put those over there. Next pack. Let's go. All right, let's go through all our fun stuff. Enchant to land with snow. Raven Wings. So I guess the equipment does that. I think Raven Wings are a little small to carry someone. Warden, Binding of Old Gods. Once again, these two work together too. Another Battle for Bretagard. All right. Oh, there's the Kaya token. So that's nice. Remember, those used to be much harder to find, I feel, getting the Planeswalker tokens, but I feel like they're not as bad now. Because it's nice sort of have those emblems. They help just explain the stuff. All right. Speaking of Kaya, next pack. Let me know if you bought anything or what cards you're looking for from this set. Because, like I said, I'm looking for a couple cards from EDH decks. I actually just went through all of them to try to give them a bit of a refresh. Ooh, an artificial, I don't know, remember this one, Artifact Changeling. So it gets stronger when you play more creatures. Okay. Valkyrie Sword, pretty much an uncommon version of the the mythic rare from Commander Legends. Oops, skipped ahead. There's the really good one. Lets you get a tutor for auras or equipments. And we have the Dragonkin Berserker, who costs less for each dragon control. And I don't... Is there one dragon? I think there's the Vampire Dragon. I think it's the only... So you got to pretty much make tokens with him. Well, there's the Dwarf Berserkers that we can make. And I'm going to put you there. I'm actually going to put you out because I think you're good. All right, moving on. I'm just going to cut ahead a little bit there. Ta-da! Ooh, I see foil, but all right. Snakeskin's a very nice card, for one. Probably going to be, you see, definitely a strong limited pull, I think. I don't know, I'm bad at drafting. All right, the Cyclone Summoner. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast from your hand, return everything that is not a giant or wizard. And lands. Well, if it returned lands, that'd be bad. So, Giant Tribal, seeing some love. I wonder how curious how it'll go. I feel like if giants do become a thing, it's going to be that oops, one giant. I forget what his name is, but he pretty much made it so you deal extra damage. You deal some more damage while he's in your graveyard or out, but I think it's going to be mostly mill him and try to get him in your graveyard. Oh, hold on a second. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if we can focus in. There seems to be a... Can I show? Yeah, you can see it, like right there, a cut right above like where the name is, like right there. Huh. I'm going to just take a quick look and make sure. Don't see any other things. Doesn't look like it. One aberration, so that's a little sad, but I'd rather happen to that than another card. All right. The game doesn't stop here. That's right. They want you to play on their app now where you can't buy and sell singles. I've not been on there in a while. I probably should, but there's just so many other things to do. Oh, speaking of the poison guy, Flynn the Fang Bearer. This guy has Death Touch, and whenever a creature you control with Death Touch, deals combat damage to a player, the player gets 2 poison counters. You get 10, you lose. And you know how much people love Infect. So that's pretty cool to get the alternate look of him. And there's the white rune. All right, Blessing of Frost. That's our rare. Distribute X 1/1 counters among any number of creatures you control, where X is the amount of snow to cast this spell. Draw a card for each creature you control with power 4 and greater. All right, so you really want to get those snow permanents out. I wonder how powerful snow's going to be with this. All right, these are the loose packs I got, figuratively and literally. These are not nearly as tight. I wonder why. But they pull out of a booster box. I guess the token... Oh, is this one backwards? Yeah, it was back. Okay, so this one was backwards. So, spoilers. I got another Blessing of Frost. I'm going to have to be careful about that. All right. Anthony says he misses the smell. Yes. The being in the card shop, all the odors mixing, we've gotten so used to whatever our house smells. You forget about all the other things. And it's really, this is going to be reversed. So, I guess I'll take the first few. Just go like this. All right. So we're going to start with the uncommons and then go to common, but there's a Valkyrie and Angel. I definitely like the Angels. I want more of them. I am that... I forget who said it. There was Tolarian Community College did a video, I think, about how white's not removal, and then someone said... I don't remember if it was a video or someone said in a response of, you play white because you play Angels. That's me. I like Angels. That is a commander deck I want to do. I just don't know if I should go all in on a mono-white deck, which would be... white has its problems right now. But I know who would command it from Dominaria. A white-black one or a Mardu one. I know the Mardu Angels. In fact, I might even still use Kalia for that as a sort of... It's still dropping Angels for free. I don't know about white-black. I think there's a legendary in here that I'd use. Maybe. I don't know. I have not done enough research to look into it. We got our commons here. The other uncommon. This is the... there's 2 legendary. This one is a legendary Shapeshifter who has a Changeling. And when it enters the battlefield, copy a permanent you control, except it's a copy of a permanent you control, except it's legendary, snow, and if it's a creature with more 1/1 counters on it. And Changeling. Okay. Aldred's Epiphany full art. No, this is not a flip card. You see how it takes up the whole space? I want that special frame around this, where you can tell there's more to it. That's what I would have wanted there. There's a human soldier, so I'm just curious, because that is pretty nice. If people care about this card. I'm just going to look through the first 3 pages. If it's not there, then... It is! Not that pricey still, but all right. It was in the first 2 pages. It was after the sharp drop-off you'd expect of the the money cards. And put these right there. Oh, Anthony, there actually used to be, yeah, Anthony says he didn't see full art cards. There actually used to be promo cards. You get them in the mail, I think. At least I did. Because you signed up if you did tournaments. And it'd be full art, no text. So you sort of had to know what a lightning bolt did. Or Wrath of God. They stopped doing that. And I guess it makes sense because if you don't know the cards, it's sort of like, what's going on? But this, I think, is a fantastic. And unlike some of their first trial out that where they literally just stretch the art, that actually fits the card. Right. All right. Nope, I didn't do it right. It's 4. All right, well, there's our rare. Tundra Moral. That's a real word, I think. I don't think that's me butchering in the name of a location or something. I assume it's a fire spurt or something. It deals 4 damage to a creature, planeswalker. Adds colorless for each snow spent, so you can refund the spell more or less. And you don't lose it, so that's nice. Put that down there. We got a spirit. Oh, the blue-green land. Oh, the King of the Elves, Herald. Oh, Herald. He has Menace, and when he enters the battlefield, look top 5 cards of your library. You can take an Elf, Warrior, or the Tivar is the Elf Planeswalker of this world, and put in your hand. So, flip through these. That's the rest. Oh, we got a foil, that's why. So, minimum, I should do 4 cards as long as we're dealing with the flip versions. I don't think I've been taking out all the snow stuff. But all right, let's see what we've got here. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Here are... We're now just doing uncommons and commons first. So, flip through that. And Ascendant Water Spirit. There is our big rare. And pretty much, it starts off as a 1-1. Spend 2 snow to make it a 2-3. Spend 3 snow after you spend the 2. To make it a 4-4 with flying. And then spend 4 more after that to give it +2, 2/1/1 counters. So +2/+2. And whenever it deals common damage, draw a card. So it's like a Pokemon. It evolves. Ooh, a shiny forest, snow-covered forest. How nice. And that covers the 2 pre-release packs I got, but not to worry. We've got a lovely box here. And before we do, let's take a look at the Buy a Box promo, which was Realm Walker. And let me pull back the Epiphany. The difference between a true full art, I guess I gotta forget, it won't focus unless I put my hand out, and stretched art. You can see they pull the art and they just sort of stretch it out a little bit here to the edges when this literally takes up the entire card. So put that over there. Oh, I guess I should actually tell you what Realm Walker does. But it is a changeling that when it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. You can look at the top card of your library at any time. And if it's of the creature type you chose, you can cast it. So, great for all those tribal decks out there. Sort of like I forget the name of that one green card that does it with lands that everyone loves. All right. Excuse me, Kaya. There we go. No box topper. Oh, yeah, these are loose too. Are all of them reversed now? Is that just a thing? I don't remember that being a thing. Yeah, they're all reversed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I still get this. We'll still see the rares if they're double-sided. So, spoilers. The rare's double-sided. There's the blue-black land, like that, and our double-sided rare is the white-blue land. Was that the one we got full art of? I'm gonna have to double-check. And a foil. So, let me see. It is a land. The land one is pretty good, so. Yep, that is the one we got a full art of. So, still, not bad. I can always use more lands. These things, I'm more than happy to get plenty of doubles of. They're not going to hurt at all. I'm going to put that there. Quickly pull out a couple things really quickly. Da-da-da. There we go. Put that there. Plus that there. All right. So once again, I'm going to look aside so neither of us see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look away. All right. So we're going to glimpse the cosmos. I like this art. Just the eyes behind it. I just feel looks really cool. There's our Fang bearer again. Yetis. Gotta love Yetis. Anything weird. Gotta love weird types. Changelings don't count as weird types, even though it's technically a Yeti too. Funeral Longboat. Run amok. Nope. Rally the Ranks. All right. This is pretty much your generic anthem, but you got to choose a creature type. But I think it's cheaper because of that. So there we go. Cheaper than... I forget. Is it just called Anthem? I'm not sure. All right. Did I have a... No. Anthony says, that wasn't a thing last time I bought boosters, but that was also back when Onslaught came out. Yes. I think I heard someone once refer to this as Japanese packing. Like Japanese boosters carry that, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about it because, not just because for streaming reasons, but I like, yes, I know I'm not, like right now I'm skipping through most of the uncommons and stuff, but still, there's got to be a little suspense. Maja, Guard Protector. I'm a commander player, so I'm going to focus on legendaries. Other creatures get +1/+1, and when a land enters the battlefield control, make a 1/1 human warrior creature token. All right. So it's got an anthem attached to it, and it makes tokens. I like these uncommon legendaries. I feel like they're actually more interesting than some of the, speaking of uncommon legendaries, that you come up with some of the rares. Inga Runais. When it enters the battlefield, scry 3. When Inga Runais dies, draw 3 cards if 3 or more creatures died this turn. I have only read the first story bit. This sounds like she dies. So maybe that's a bit of a spoiler. Keep going. We got a bear and stuff. Ooh, full art red-black pathway. I like we're getting the... maybe I'll get a full set of all the full arts. That'll be nice. That'll be cool. So, take that. And a Warhorn Blast. You know, you gotta love your Warhorns. Though, I think because I've been playing... what's it called? Ghost of Tsushima, I can't help but just think of being alerting the Mongols to my presence. Granted, I sort of tend to run in and not do the stealth stuff, which is very rare for me. I tend to like the stealth aspects in most games, but in that one, for whatever reason, I'm doing the call-outs. I'm going, saw it coming. There's the white-red land. Going through. No, that wasn't. That's a creepy art too. Just look at that guy's face. Both of them are pretty terrifying. The Tormentor's Helm. Ooh, that's scary. Is that? No, that just looked good. Blood on the Snow. All right, that's our rare. Choose. Destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers. Then return a creature planeswalker with a converted mana cost of X or less from the graveyard to your battlefield when X is the amount of snow spent to cast this. So get your snow lands, kill everything of a type, and bring it back. Probably creatures, but if someone goes planeswalker heavy, I could see that. Try to go a little faster here. I miss Onslaught. That was a fun block. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We got our farm plow, continuing the farm theme that many people have been asking for. I mean, we just need an Agricola magic-based set, an Agricola-based magic set. That's what people want. It's all we want. Just plows and sheep and goat, and really more about the farming. There's actually nothing that deals damage. I think an Agricola Magic the Gathering set would be a huge hit. Absolutely. In fact, every board game that's what the new Magic planes are. We're gonna hit the you're gonna get something like the Gloomhaven plane, go a bit close. Then we're gonna have the Patchwork plane. Everything's gonna be just little patches. There's gonna be the cloth tribal. Tybalt's Trickery, because red likes counters. To be fair, this is a great counter. I am happy Tybalt's getting the spotlight after his really bad card. Oops. Well, that pack just went flying. I will pick that up later. Wait, why am I sleeping this one? All right. Yeah, the reverse is bad, but what's worse is it's just so loose. It feels like I bought fake cards. I mean, I bought these from my local game card store, and I don't think they're they're not selling me bad cards. I think they are a good store. All right. Hoser says for Kaldheim. Yes, the call for battle this plane. For all the Viking fans out there. Way down. All right. Let's see. Tiergard. Oh, that's the Fear God. Speaking of, now that's a pairing. Tiergard, God of Fright. I think this is actually a pricey one. For 5, you can get a 4/5 Menace, and when an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent, you can put that card from the graveyard to the battlefield on your control. I like this card a lot. And the other side is her lantern. Is it a her? I think so, but I could be wrong. Tiergard's Lantern. You can make someone lose 3 life unless they have sacrificed a non-land permanent and discard a card, or spend 4 and then you can spend 4 and tap it. If you got a good mana sink, you can make someone very angry. All right, I'm gonna check now because I'm almost certain I saw this in the very pricey section. That's her special. Her special version is definitely up there. But I thought I saw her regular one. Yeah, it's on the higher end, at least for the normal border versions. So that's cool. Anthony asked, did they get their boxes from Amazon? It might be counterfeit. I don't think so. Whenever I talk to them, they talk about their distributors. So I'd be shocked if they bought it from Amazon. Because I actually was there when they got their stuff. It came in a lot of boxes. And they were like official box. It wasn't like poorly taped up. So, and they seem legit. If anyone remembers how, I think if you tear a card, you can tell if it's real or not. There's so many different ways to tell real from fake. But I'm just going to go. I'm not going to. I don't believe that these are fake. I think it's just Magic packed them weird. Or at least I'm hoping so. All right. Ooh, Dreadrider. Well, there's a knight, though, which is another tribe I like. I like all the white-black tribes. But I guess because I really love tribal and creatures, does that make me a green player? I don't know. Well, there is the alternate art for the blue god, Alrud, god of the cosmos. 5 for a 1/1 god. He gets +1/+1 for each card in your hand and each foretold card you own in exile. At the beginning of your end step, you may choose a card type, reveal the top 2 cards of your library, put the chosen type in your hand, the rest on the bottom. So something I also like scrying. And his his raven. Haka, Whispering Raven. Flying, when it deals combat damage, it returns to the owner's hand, and then you scry 2. So pretty much the idea is you attack with it, to scry, so then you can put him over and try to guess the 2. Or just beat someone's face in for a 2/2/3. This is an alternate art. We'll take a look at this one too. Why not? I don't think I saw him. I don't remember seeing him. I'm only gonna look through first 3 pages because it's usually after the second page prices tend to drop. So it really seems to be the tree god is the one of the bigger gods. Yeah, no, like the black god I opened before was worth more than this one, but still pretty cool. Put that in the sleeve like that. Anthony's messing with me. You got to be careful. I'm a paranoid person by nature. I just can't help it. I'm always worried something's going wrong. This is what happens when you play too much Battlestar with Jonathan. You question everyone. For all I know, I'm a Cylon. I could be. Have we hit the super phase yet? I don't know. All right, we got our. I love this. I love this card. The Notvold Slumber Mound. It's a sleepy troll. This is me in the morning. Wake me up when I've had my 6 mana. Oh, there's the regular Ice Shaper. Going through, looking at all these cards. Boom. Dog of Pursuit. Walk. Is there no dog there? Waking. Sorry, not walking. Walking the Trolls. Waking the Trolls. It is a saga that first destroys the land, gets a land back from the graveyard, then have an opponent, and if they have less lands than you, make trolls for each with trample for the land difference. So the idea is you want to probably land wipe your opponents and then make sure you have a greater land amount, or just land accelerate your own stuff by a lot. Probably better to do the land acceleration. You don't want to piss off people with land destruction because that makes people very angry, especially green players. All right. That was a messy pack opening. I am so sorry. Put this aside. Don't want to look. Because it could be a double-sided card. Hey, there's our Fang bearer. Oh, I don't remember. Kaldor Doomscourge. When Kaldor Doomscourge enters the battlefield until your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able and attack a player other than you. So it goads them. And whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I like it. I like goad. There's not enough goad cards. I'm blanking on the name. There's a beast who's Naya colors. And I should know this because it's one of my oldest commanders who I just updated a whole bunch. And I wanted to give it a bunch of goad cards. There are not a lot of goad cards out there. Wait, that's not right. No. There's our cute little pup. Ow. And the Death God. Ugh. The Hot Topic God. 3 for a 6/6 with Death Touch, but at the beginning of your upkeep, you must exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you can't, you sacrifice them and draw a card. And Edgon ages backwards, his wisdom soured by youthful spite. So he is the anime protagonist. He's he's gonna be the person who looks like he's just a teen, and then like, I'm 2,000 years old. Throne of Death. This is his artifact, or his other side. It's not always an artifact. 1 at the beginning of upkeep, mill a card, then exile a creature card from your graveyard to draw a card. I think there's a lot you could do with this. I could see that being pretty good. Put that there. Oh, I dropped that. Kaldheim. Da-na-na-na-na-na, Kaldheim. Now, the one thing I am really worried about with the story, which people might already know the answer to, is if Vorinclex gets killed. Because I feel he seemed to be a pretty big bad that shouldn't die so easily. But maybe that's me. I do really like the Phyrexian leaders. I think they have a much more interesting storyline. And I hope if and when we return there, it isn't simply us versus them, so to speak, us being planeswalkers. Because I feel my favorite thing about them was they were all terrifying villains and they hated each other or were grumpy about it. I'd like to see a lot more infighting with those groups. And, all right. So this is I like angels. So here you go, Will. Starnheim Unleashed. 4 to create a 4/4 white angel warrior, creature with flying and vigilance. If it was foretold, which you can foretold, you make X tokens instead. Its foretold costs XX and white. So you can make a whole lot of angels. I like it. I very much like it because you can also just make one angel if you want. In fact, that's a mythic, yeah. So that gets the, ta-da. That's a good fun pool. I wonder what is, oops, that's my mouse, ruling over standard online right now, because that's got to be, I think it's on, Arena's really the only way people are testing this out, in person at least. You know, I can be opening packs, but, was that the blue god? No, that's just Rune Eyes, who we talked about, who I think is going to die. So that's cool. But I have not seen what anyone is doing on Arena yet. I have not logged in a while. Okay, Cosmos Charger. I like this because foretell is something pretty cool that I might build something with. I think I have too many decks already, but foretell would be nice because it'd be not my first, but most of my decks are tribal. I'm a tribal guy. I know some people find that boring, but I enjoy it. All right, Flash Flying and foretell cards from your hand cost 1 less and can be done anytime, which is pretty nice. So you can just stack that up. Oh, and a foil and a dragon token. But what I was going to say, which I think should be fine. Maybe I shouldn't. Never mind. One of my friends who I used to play Arena with got some very good news today, but I don't know if I should be sharing that yet. Even though I'm pretty sure he should be sharing it. I don't know. I'm not on the social media networks anymore, so I can't be for certain if he is spreading the word of his joyous news. All right, we're opening up packs of Kaldheim. Looking away so I don't see. But that foretell token's new. That's cool. I guess was there one for adventure? There probably was. All right, so we've got all these guys. Look at these giants. They really could use. If they must be so cold. They need pants. Someone get these guys some pants. All right, keep going through. There's the angry giant. They only come in hot and cold. Pretty much giants are someone messed with the giant's thermostats and they can't find the right temperature. There's our little pup, melt ice, and then an ice kraken. I don't know about snow, but I'm guessing it involves snow. Yes, it is a 8/8 that costs 1 less for each snow land you control. When it enters battlefield, opponents' artifacts and creatures don't untap during the next untap step. And you can return 3 snow lands you control to your hand to return it to your hand so you can keep casting it to try to tap someone down a lot. Probably in blue-green could work if you can play multiple snow lands a turn. Don't know about blue by itself. Anthony points out that the Phyrexian stuff was almost the most interesting to him when he read the novels. That part is the reason why the Urza set is my favorite. It's always the most interesting. Yeah, I'm referring to the recent Phyrexian. But yes, the story, I think, from the Urza, not timeline, back then, I don't know if it was better, but it was definitely very interesting. Like, we have the whole backstabbing of, what's his name? Tesvolt, I think, was the evil planeswalker. Is like, I expected you to betray me. Some of those moments are a little annoying. I will say I really have not liked the Nicol Bolas story arc. The one good thing to come out of War of the Spark was Nicol Bolas was taken off the field. Everything else there was really bad. Ooh, the red-black land. I remember when I first saw this, I'm like, so wait, is Kaya killing Vorinclex? Is it that quickly? It ends that fast? Literally one of the top tier predators gets killed by a relatively new planeswalker. But it turns out, no, he just runs away and is doing other weird stuff. Showdown of the Skalds. All right, so this is a saga. Exile the top 4 cards of your library until end of turn. You may play those. And then whenever you cast a spell, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. So pretty much you want to cast them when number 2 is out to try to get a lot of counters. And we got a foily angry bear. I wonder how long until these curl. Put that there. That there. But yeah, one of the cool things about the new Phyrexians, the idea, if you know about Magic, the old Phyrexia were really big bad guys, but they're all pretty much black. And the new, in Mirrodin, pretty much Phyrexian oil appeared and infected everyone. But what it did is, instead of making regular Phyrexia return, it made one for each color. And each Praetor, which is their leader, that's who Vorinclex is, pretty much they're all like, have their own ideas. Like, for example, Black Praetor is pretty much what you expect from original Phyrexia. The white one's a bit more like religious and wants to convert everyone. By convert, I mean tear you up piece by piece and reconstruct you in their perfect image. Blue one is a crazy scientist. Green pretty much takes the, what some people call the sword logic, the survival of the fittest to the extreme. So I really enjoyed all their personalities and how they were like, we are Phyrexians, so we should work together, but I will stab you in the back. So that were fun. Oh, another reckless crew. So lots of dwarves. Lots of crazy dwarves. Put that there. One, two, three, four. All right, we got our Mirror Lake. We got the old Elf King. Going through. Puppy. I like the puppy. Another Blessing of Frost. Apparently, I should go snow with this box. This is my snow box, which is worrisome because I want my Phyrexian box. Take this. Quickly tap these over. All right. Gonna go through. Look at all these fun cards. All right. Oh, the Black Rune. Oh, that's a full art planeswalker. That's a full art planeswalker. That isn't the new one. One of the new ones, sorry. Nico Eris, I believe I'm saying their name right. When they enter the battlefield, you create X shard tokens. And pretty much Nico's whole ability is they make these shard tokens in story-wise and can either trap people in them or carry people in them, and then we'll throw I think they call them shard javelins at one point. Pretty much like a javelin. So all about not exactly teleporting themselves about, but really being able to manipulate other people. And so up to one target you control can't be blocked this turn. When the creature deals damage this turn, return to the owner's hand. So pretty much makes something unblockable, but it's going to go back to the hand. And it's got to be one you control, obviously. Nico can deal 2 damage to target tapped creature for each card you've drawn this turn. So drawing a lot of cards. And then create a shard token. Where are the shard tokens used for? One target you can buy whenever... I don't know what the shard tokens are for. Am I missing something here? And I can't be blocked this thing. Whenever a creature... I probably need to see what a shard token is. In fact, give me a minute. Let's find out now, because this is a little annoying. Probably just type in... I can't believe I have to put an MTG for that. All right. Shard token. Yes. 2. Sack this enchantment. It is an enchantment. Scry, then draw. All right. That makes sense with the rest of this. That is a little annoying that doesn't say what a shard token is, considering it's the only card, as far as I know, that makes shard tokens. It's not the worst offense that they could do. So I can. It's annoying, but now it is a full art planeswalker, so I am going to check, and there it is. By the way, these are all pre-sale prices I'm looking at, so they'll probably drop. It is on. It's still cheaper than some of the other cards we've flipped, but it's still full art planeswalker, and the new one. So I don't even actually know what they do. So I'm excited to read about them in the story and see what their personality is like and all that. I think, yes, I do believe they're from Theros. In fact, I think they pissed off the Theros god who's about Order, who I don't like because I don't think the colors make sense to me, but whatever. It was one of those ones I think it was the hole they had to fill for a god. There's our human leader again. The Squirrel! Toski, Bearer of Secrets. This spell can't be countered. Indestructible. Bearer of Secrets attacks each combat fable, and whenever a creature control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I really like this card, and right before that we learned of this card, I told my brother, who is a big Squirrel fan, of course, that there should be a legendary squirrel in this set. Because in Norse mythology, I may be remembering this a little wrong, so please forgive me if it's not exact, there was a squirrel that would travel, either squirrel or chipmunk, something of that sort, would travel from the roots to the top of the tree, and back and forth, carrying insults to the eagle at the top, to the serpent at the bottom, back and forth. So literally, there was a Twitter war going on, and this squirrel's name was Twitter. It was the one carrying the insults back and forth. And actually, because I know my brother wants this card, it is going to get the sleeve. It is an honorary sleeve earner. Don't know how good it actually will be, but it's a squirrel. Well, Anthony, my brother likes anything annoying, and how could you get more annoying than 11 squirrel tokens that can take out an Embercruel? And that's what I mean by big squirrel fan. He was very happy with squirrels making back in the silver border cards, because that's probably the best you're going to get since Odyssey, I think, was when they were big. And then Ivan chimes in, is this your squirrel friend? That looks like a chipmunk. But sure, why not? Let's go Disney Princess. All right, we're starting with an alternate art. I want to call it Vegeta, but it is Vega the Watcher. Not angry enough. Vegeta's got to be at least red. Flying, when you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, draw a card. So with Foretell. Blue Rune. Cute little hawk. I stop at very weird places. I'm sorry. There's a certain art that sometimes catches my eye. All right. Maskwood Nexus. This is, I know, involves changelings, and if I can just make sure. If you look at that art, you may notice you start seeing faces in the tree. All right. Creatures you control are every type. So it gives them all changeling, pretty much. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that are not on the battlefield. And it makes a changeling token. I'm sure there's ways to really use this. Ooh, there's a foil. I just don't know what I would. I could put it. You could put in slivers, but my sliver. I don't know about standard. My sliver commander deck has I think. In my new rework, I want to say 3 non-slivers. And I don't think I'm going to gain a significant bonus of making them any slivers. Maybe 1 to give it protection. The other ones are more mana, for lack of a better term, mana rocks. So, I mean, if they get killed early on, I'm not going to have a chance to even cast this. And later on, hopefully, I've done my my mana fixing that I need. I don't know why I sleeved this one. This one is not. You have not earned the sleeve. Put that one there and that one there. All right, let's see. Refresh Damon, I believe it's not Demon, I think Damon, says the Nexus is best for combo decks. Yes, I'm sure. I'm not good at knowing combo decks. Janky combo decks. Those are the best kind of combo decks. You know, when it's something so silly, you're like, it'll work 1 out of 100 times. But when it does, it's going to be great. All right, Rune Crown. I don't know the Rune Crown. Let's see. Does that have to do with runes? It attaches them to it. Okay, I get it. You can put in all the gems. All right, we got all our, once again, all our lovely commons and uncommons. The best white card ever. The best. You might as well, if I play this, you might as well give up. There's nothing you can do to counter that. And Sigrid, God Favored. By God Favored, it means she kills all the gods. For she has Flash, I think. First Strike, protection from God creatures. So she's the atheist. And when Sigrid, God Favored, enters the battlefield, exile up to one target attacking or blocking creature until it leaves the battlefield. So it traps something and goes and kills a lot more gods. Ooh, Replication Ring. I want the card that makes that. I like that card. That's a fun card. It pretty much makes a whole lot of rings. This card will become very good if gods become powerful. I'm pretty sure that's her position. And I wonder if it's also hinting at, because they tend to like, if you notice, this set has a lot of, at least I felt like a large amount of warriors, rogues, clerics, and I'm blanking on the fourth one for party, pretty much the party mechanic from Zendikar. So I wonder if we're gonna see gods pop up a little bit more in whatever next sets for this to be standard. And look ahead, because whatever reason these cards are packed differently than what I remember. Poison the cup. Poisoned. And Sleepy Kitty. Just, I don't want to help. It's our squirrel friend again, but this time it's when he's talking to a wolf. In Search of Greatness. Being your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with a converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the high converted mana cost of permanents you control without paying the mana cost. If you don't, scry 1. I like this one a bit more because if you don't have the mana cost thing working, you can still scry for 2. So I think this is a pretty good card. It's probably not that powerful. I like foil and non-foil together. But I think it's cool. And I like the tail. The squirrel's tail. That's actually the tail. If you look at the... Let me pull up the other art. Not other art. Other card. Boom. His tail is actually the scroll of runes there. So I think he slowly his tail grows longer with each secret he learns. But also seems weird because you could pretty easily read those. Refresh Damon saying wizards. I don't know what did it say wizards for. Oh, the typing I was missing. Yes. Oh, how could I? As someone who has actually played D&D, I should have realized I didn't say my magic class. Whoops. Sorry to my friend who plays our elf wizard in our campaign. We will make that apothecary eventually. Refresh Demon also says it is also good prep for the D&D set this summer. I guess, yeah. I guess Tiamat's got to be in there, and I assume she'd be Dragon God. I think. Shouldn't she be? She's technically a Dragon God, right? Who else? I don't know who else would get the God typing in D&D. Mostly just because I haven't delved that far into that kind of stuff. I pretty much only looked up dragon related for my Dragonborn. Oops. Because I wanted to know what I make the back set, and I made my entire religion. All right, Aegir, the Freezing Flame. Whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt excess damage, if it's a giant wizard or spell you control that dealt the damage to it, you draw a card. So pretty much way to draw. Once again, I like these uncommon legends. They feel more fun. Like it's not like a crazy overpowered thing to build around. All right, alternate art. And it's this is the demon I was looking for my Kalia deck. Vagroth, Blood Sky Sire. Death Touch and Boast. You may spend 2 to have target player search their library for a card, then shuffle their library and put that card on top of it. And then snow covered in Tybalt. I don't know enough about Forgotten Realms, so you have to forgive me, Refresh Damon. He also says they probably won't actually have the most of the Forgotten Realms gods in the set. There are too many, and most are not terribly iconic. Yeah. They'll probably choose. I don't know why I had to pause to think how many colors are in Magic. 5, maybe 6, depending on if there's one they can either be a multicolor or colorless god. I'd like to see a colorless god. Granted, I know we've learned our problems with Eldrazi, but I think if there is something that can support, you can do something interesting. But I am very happy for this guy, and in his alternate art. So, the very metal, just all those bodies. He is just, look at all that tutoring he's doing. All that tutoring. Put that there. But yeah, I guess, the D&D one must be standard. I don't think they said it was a special set. There is no reason why. It's not that weird. It's not Walking Dead. You know? Honestly, if they didn't call it Dungeons & Dragons, I bet you could have it fly on the radar. People would notice eventually, this with the internet and all, but I think you could probably start spoiling cards little by little, and people wouldn't realize it's D&D until probably Beholder. That might be the thing that tips it off. All right, and Refresh Statement is saying it replaces the core set for the summer, which is a shame. I like core sets mostly because it's a nice break. It's not story connected, so they can do whatever they want. But also D&D is awesome, and is a property that makes it sense to be made in Magic cards. So, and it won't be an expensive secret lair. Well, it will be. They'll make a secret lair too, but oh, there is our rare Arnie Brokenbow. You can see he has a troll horner tooth in his head. He has Boast, and you may change his base power to 1 plus the greatest power among other creatures you control and end the turn. So this is definitely a boast you want to do before damage takes place. Oop. Well then, I'm going to just let that slide. But, yeah, that goes for all the headbutters out there. He should make friends with what's his name from the Demon Slayer anime. He likes to headbutt everyone. Yes, that is true. Refresh Demon points out that it's likely to be core set powered. Core sets aren't your most crazy sets because it's a core set, you know. But I still feel like there's usually some solid cards in there. Well, then again, this is before Commander became so big. I think now at this point with Commander, everyone keeps a big eye on it. Yes, to get all the D&D newbies to join Magic. That's the whole thing. We all just need to get all the newbies from each crowd to join the other crowds. And slowly get us all together at the table. And then no one will know what we're actually playing. All right, Forging of the Tyrite Sword. That's a pretty cool card. Moving through. All right, a Battle of Frost and Fire. The HBO series. It deals 4 damage to each non-giant creature. Shocker, because giants are the blue-red cards of this set. Scry 3, and then whenever you cast a converted mana cost of 5 or greater this turn, draw 2, then discard 2. So, all about those giants. Boom. I should not be saving those. Those are like the most boring tokens of them all. This has been sitting out for a while. Unsleeved. I mean, just the common foil, but... All right. Spoilers, there is a Dwarven Berserker token. Avalanche Caller. Target snowland you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature with hexproof and haste. I love it. He makes avalanches. It should just be him with a bullhorn or something. Surprised there wasn't like a St. Bernard dog or something in his set. No, that's a wolf, not a dog. All right, another alternate art. This is the Doom Scourge from before, but this time with his lightning... Is that a whip? Looks like a lightning whip. And the Red God again. We've returned 2 Toroffs, which, I mean, it's good. It's the Red God. It's a mythic. Still no Vorinclex. That is disappointing. Really hoping for Vorinclex. Don't need the alternate art version. It'd be nice. But would love to see a Vorinclex in here. Or that white, literally the two cards I know I want for my decks. Have not seen yet. Granted, one of them is a mythic rare. So I understand me not finding Vorinclex. All right, Path to the World Tree. So gotta love one. Got 5 color stuff there. Oh, there's a replication ring. I should probably, yeah, you know, I'm gonna might actually look into that. Might actually fit very well into some of my decks. The Tyrite Sanctum. I love this because this is how you make your basic planes a god. Target legendary creature becomes a god in addition to its other types. There are plenty of cards that can make legendary lands. And then sack it to make the legendary creature into a god, then make it indestructible. I like it. I'm sure there are plenty other. I just want to see people taking this card and turning really silly things into gods. I know it's possible, and there's plenty of ways to make things legendary. There must be. Yes. Yeah. Oh my. Why didn't I think of that? Reface Statement points out a fantastic combo with our good friend Toroff. As I stated earlier, pretty much excess damage done to creatures and planeswalkers get dealt to something else. And he pointed out a Star of Extinction in Commander, which is pretty much does a whole lot of damage to everything. That is funny. I like it. That's a good one. I'm gonna pocket that one for something. I don't know what, but I am. That is a very like that. That is good, especially if someone has a token deck out. All right. We got our runes. We got our giants, our zombies. We still haven't seen Narf, and he's uncommon. I'm disappointed. We haven't seen our Narf. Battle Mammoth. Big Bad Green Boy. 5 for a 6/5 trample. When a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell your opponent can control, draw a card. I have that sliver. And it can foretell, which a lot of people really like, because just putting that off to the side. But that is a nice one. People like elephants, right? Don't know. Oof. But it's a mythic, though. I'm seeing too many mythics. I don't like this. I mean, I don't know if Magic packs are as clear in their mythic spread, but I've seen enough that I feel like I have a bad feeling. I have a very sneaking suspicion, and I'm not going to see... all right, Search for Glory. This is one of the cards I wanted. Search your library for a snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a saga card. Put in your hand and shuffle your library. You gain a life for each snow cast. Deck I'm putting... Well, I was about to say the deck I'm putting in has no snows, but I might replace the basic lands with snow lands just because of this. Because, I mean, why not? But I wanted to search for... No, there is one snow permanent, I think, in it. There's one snow permanent, which is actually pretty nice. It is the Viper who gives death touch to all things. It's from an older commander set, I believe. And also, there's a lot of legendaries in the deck. So, searching for those legendaries. All right, we're getting close to the bottom here. In fact, I'll just leave that there for now. We got our Bow, Cosmos, Pegasi, Yeti. Ooh, Esker's Chariot. My friend had a cat that looked just like that back when I was younger. This is a vehicle that makes 2 green cat tokens, just enough to crew it, and when it attacks, create a token that's a copy of target token, and so it populates. Ooh, Shiny Magda. For all you Dwarven fans out there. Boop. That is foily rare, so put that there. Yes. And we're hitting the bottom. Really not thinking I'm getting Vorinclex, which, man, really wanted him. No spoilers. Provoke the trolls. Not something I suggest you do. Still, not a single Narf. No Narf. Well, there's Cole. I don't think we've had any Coles yet. The Forge Master. The one who I believe forges the sword. When another non-token creature you control dies, if it was enchanted or equipped, return to its owner's hand. Creature tokens you control that are enchanted or equipped get +1/+1. So pretty nice. There's the Vampiric Dragon. The Immerstrum Predator, I think I'm saying that. Flying, when it becomes tapped, exiled up to one target card from a graveyard and put a 1/1 counter onto it. Sacrifice another creature. It gains indestructible until end turn, but it's tapped. So pretty much you try to pump it up by feeding it things. Yes, I can buy a Vorinclex. That is true, because I am buying it. I would be buying it for Commander, but why was I thinking this? You know, I would like to see it on this stream. I think that would be nice. That would be cool. All right. So, well, that's right. We got to flip them over. Okay. So, a fearless liberator. No one else had the spine for it. I ran right beneath the giant's legs and hauled poor Valdir back to action. Oh, so it's just saving someone who's behind a giant, I guess. All right, going through all these fun cards. And Kulvori, God of Kinship in the alternate border. Very nice. As long as you control 3 or more legendary creatures, she starts at 2/4 and becomes a 6/6 with Vigilance. 2, look at the top 6 cards of your library. Reveal a legendary card among them, put them in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom in any order. And since it's a god, is that her? No, different person. The Ringheart Crest. Choose a creature type, add green. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type or a legendary creature spell. It didn't occur to me. Maybe I want to put this in the deck. I said that has a lot of legendaries. And it's the Cat Chariot, but foily. So it's alternate art. I don't think it's probably expensive, but because it's alternate, I will sleeve it. One, 2, 3, 4. You got a Bloodsky Berserker, the white Rune, going through Raven, Angry. Oh, that's an elf. I thought that was a troll. Nope. For some reason I thought I saw teeth. Maybe too much wow. Jorn, the God of Winter, which is nice because I've gotten 3 copies of that other card he's on. And I can't remember the name of it. But when he attacks, untap each snow permanent you control. Then we got his staff, which is actually different colors. And you can put a snow permanent from your graveyard, play a snow permanent from your graveyard this turn, but it enters tap, so it brings things back. And a foily alternate art, Inga Rune Eyes. That's pretty nice. Pretty cool. Bring some more Mothra sleeves over here for Ingra. Boop, boop. Yeah, it's starting to hit the bottom. Starting to hit the bottom. Oh well. You can't win them all. I shouldn't say that yet. We don't know. All right, and we've got a weathered Runestone. This is not the rare though. But it makes things annoying because you can't cast spells from your graveyard or library. So if you got some jerk like that. Oh, it's the card I can't pronounce. Tundra Femoral. All right. Blue Red Land, Black Rune, Shards, Angry Zombies, all the fun stuff of Kaldheim. Skemfar Avenger. When another non-elf or berserker you control dies, draw a card and lose a life. Interesting, a little risky, but I'm sure it can be good. Better than a berserker. I think the elf one just needs a board wipe to nuke the player. All right. It's another foretell token. That's a good sign, right? I hope. Ooh. Firja, Judge of Valor, an angel alternate art. Flying lifelink. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's an angel, so of course I like it. There's another angel, Hailstorm Valkyrie, and another Reflections. Still, I like that art, but I got the one with the date. It technically was a card I wanted. No, that's not one. All right, we're down to 2 packs for Kaldheim. 2 glorious packs. There's Narf. Now, you see, the alternate art makes him look like a total badass. His regular art, he looks like a very tired man. So, that's cool for zombies. There's another cool angel, or Valkyrie. Doomscar, all right. This one's pretty good. Destroys all creatures with foretell. I actually like this. It wasn't what I'm thinking of, but probably put in decks because it's just have a board wipe on the ready. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. It's one of the few good things White got. All right. We're just going to sleeve that because I think it's probably, at least I want to use it, so I'm considering it. All right. Last pack. Tybalt, will you lead us astray? Yes, that's absolutely what Tybalt would do. That's not a good sign. Anyways. Look away so I don't see what the rare could be. All right, we got a white Rune. Frenzied Raider. Run Ashore. Bound in Gold. Depart of the Realm, King Harold's Revenge. I wonder against who. Let's see. The Pretenders, whoever they are. Scorn Effigy, Skull Raid, Icehide Troll, Dogged Pursuit, Valor of the Worthy, Axguard Cavalry, Rune of Might, Godspan Dragon. All right, that's actually probably a pretty solid one to get. I think that is... Oh, wow, we got a lot of mythics, just not the one I want. Refresh team, the reason I didn't... I actually pre-ordered a set booster box a while back from a different place. And this local game store... And that's not arriving, though, till release week. So I went to my local game store to see if they had anything. And I thought they'd just have pre-release boxes. Not pre-release boxes. Pre-release kits, which I was going to grab a bunch of those just for myself. But they had boxes too. So I thought, I'll buy a box and open it on stream. Because they're fun to open things here. So when I get the set box, I'll probably open it here too. But that's why I also bought one box, even though I really want the card. Flying Haste. Whenever a Goldspan Dragon attacks and becomes the target of a spell, create a treasure token, which is very nice. And treasures now can add 2 mana. Now, let's see. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this guy is actually one desired. Yes! This is probably my most expensive... Oh! Pyre of Heroes is actually an expensive card. I should sleeve that card. It's actually more expensive than some of the other ones I've sleeved. I should have been more careful. Pyre. All right, wow. Yeah, so the dragon is... Oh, no, that's an alternate art Pyre. That's why I got... You're not alternate art. So, quick look just to see. Yeah, outside of non-alternate arts, it does seem to be Valkyrie Harbinger, which I didn't get. The Terragrid, which I got. The Red Dragon. Obviously, Planeswalkers. Most of the Planeswalkers. And Vorinclex, which unfortunately eluded me tonight. Curses! But still pretty cool on all that. Now, I do, and if you read the description... Oh, a Refresh Demon says... Yeah, Goldspan Dragon... Oh, this is a 5 for a 4/4 Flying Haste that gives treasure tokens. Yes, that's... definitely going to, I'm sure if there is a red mana thing, he's going to be involved in it. Now, I do have a box, like I said earlier, of Commander's Legends. It has, however, been an hour and 30 minutes. So, would you guys like to see me open this or another time? I'm fine, keep going, but, you know, do you guys care enough about Commander Legends? I don't know. The set has already been out for quite some time. I'll probably give like just a few minutes while I clean up and move things aside, regardless of whether I open it or not. So, really curious to see what your thoughts. Let me know what you think I got already. Like I said, I got in fact, before we even looked at, let's just relook. Let's refresh Steven saying next time. All right, maybe I'll open that with the set booster, since we've already seen some of the cards. That'll go a little quicker. So yeah, we'll open Commander's Legends, unless I see people disagreeing. But next time, I'll change that in the description with the set booster if and when I get it. But let's see what we got. So Mythics, we got Dragon. I'm just putting out the that I should put alternate arts like that. There we go. And then I don't know. I should have come up with a better way to do this. There. Well, that's a rare. Rare. Mythic, rare. Fun alternate art, rare, but actually pretty pricey. Rare, alternate, mythic, and alternate art, so pretty nifty. Yeah, look, pretty good on the mythics. Not gonna lie. We got 2 red gods, so that's cool. And the blue mythic god in his alternate form. And a dragon and a mammoth who outclassed the gods, I think, in Desire. The really nice full art planeswalker. Really enjoyed that. And a full art of that too. Along with Great Angel and Demon. Definitely things I like. And of course, a lot of cool rares too. Doomscar obviously being the big one. Behind the squirrel. Because squirrel. But this one is probably one I'm also extremely excited for. Kalia is going to love that. Other cool, and of course these full art lands. I was about to flip it, but that's Mothra. Yeah, Refresh Demon says, I open Mythics at a higher than usual rate. Yeah, I mean, I think 1 or 2 came from the pre-release kits, but still, this does seem, I feel like this seems like a high count. Like, I think these 2 might have come from the pre-release. Doomscar can't kill Toski. I'm still learning names, so is Doomscar the guy I said I like? No. Oh, no, Doomscar's this. Who's Toski? I feel real. Oh, yeah, you can't kill the squirrel. That's true. You can't board wipe the squirrel. It is indestructible. And he's a pestering little guy, and I love him. I'm so happy because that is like one of the few pieces of Norse lore I know well about and enjoy. And that he made a Magic set. Or she. I don't know what this version is. But thank you so much for joining us, or me. Like I said, I try to usually open at least a box for whatever a new set comes out. Commander Legends, I wish I did that on time, but now I just have that box waiting to be opened. I do have a set booster, which would be a bit more interesting because seeing those old cards will be fun. So probably next weekend-ish I'll have that, and then I'll open the Commander's Legends with that. So thank you again so much for joining me. You know what? Because we're near the end, make myself bigger. And, you know, for all other cool board game stuff, stay tuned to our channel. Check out all the fun stuff. And, you know, we have a Patreon too, and great to see you there and support us, which we do a podcast where I tend to talk a bit more about my trading card shenanigans there, even though Jonathan tends to begrudgingly let me do so. I've got like almost a swear jar where I have to avoid saying magic too much. But let me know what you would like to see me. If there's another card game you'd like to see me open packs of, I am trying to get more of the Digimon card game. That one is actually becoming really annoying and hard to get, which is well, it's annoying. It's very frustrating. But we'll see what happens in February. It's got pushed to February, so. You can let me know, of course, comments down below or in other videos. Until then, I'm Will, and this has been Roll for Crit.